Hi, it's Peter again. I just wanted to create a quick video here just to give you a comparison of how AVX or EVA runs on the new Galaxy S3 when comparing it with running on my old Droid X. Now the Droid X on the left there, that has a 1 GHz processor. It has 512 megabytes of RAM in it. The screen size is 4.3 inches, running 480 by 854 pixels, and the Galaxy S3 has a dual-core 1.5 GHz processor, and being the US model here, it has 2 gigabytes of RAM, and the screen resolution is 720 by 1280. And I think you're going to see the big difference in here is the extra core and the 50% extra speed, but the big difference is the memory. Having 2 gigabytes of RAM versus 512 megabytes, I mean, you got 4 times the amount of RAM, so it makes a huge difference. So I got AVX on both, hasn't been actually started. I force stopped it, so it will actually go through and restart the background service when I start it. So let's just see what happens here.
Yes, Peter.
Okay, so you see the progress bar going across the top there, and you can see there on the S3 it's already halfway across, and the Droid X is just lagging behind. It's actually running reasonably well, but you'll see the difference there. But the real beauty of the Galaxy S3, and I'll show you in a second once this is finished loading, is that given that it has 2 gigabytes of RAM in there, the background service never gets unloaded. I mean, I've had this phone for a couple of days now, and I've never seen it get unloaded. And in fact, I've never seen the foreground application that we're looking at right now. That's never been unloaded either. So if you're familiar with using AVX or EVA, you'll notice that you come back in and the screen's refreshed every time, and whatever you were working on last is gone, and that's because the foreground service got unloaded. So there you'll see it's fully loaded in the background, and on the Droid X, on the Galaxy S3, and the Droid X is still going. So we'll just let that complete there. And of course, you know, your phone will vary how quick it is on yours, but like I said, you never have to worry about the background service reloading over there on the Galaxy S3, and likewise never even with the foreground service. So, and you'll see there's a bit of shimmering on the video on the Galaxy S3 screen. I think it's just because it's the OLED screen, but in real life you don't see that at all. It's a beautiful display, crystal clear. So let me show you here. If I go to System Tuner, and I'll do it on this one. You'll see over there, and I just restarted the Droid X, and so what's it saying there? 88 megabytes of available memory is showing on the top there, whereas on the Galaxy S3, 825 megabytes of memory, and that's running Android 4.0, which has more services and stuff, so it uses more memory anyway. So you can see the big difference there. So anyway, that's what I'm basically saying here is if you're in the market for a new phone and you think that phone is going to be running Android 4.0 at some point, you definitely want to consider getting a phone that has 2 gigabytes of RAM. So, because if this Galaxy S3 only had 1 gigabyte here, I'd be down, it says there 833 megabytes used, 824 available. So even though it says it has 2 gigabytes of memory, it's not, obviously those two numbers don't add up to 2 gigabytes. So, and likewise on the other phone, it doesn't add up to 512 either. But what I'm saying is that with Android 4.0, if you only had a 1 gigabyte phone, I think that you would be disappointed with it, because you would have the same problem that the old phone here has with not having enough memory and having stuff to unload all the time. So just consider that when you go for your next phone.
Yes, Peter. Yes, Peter. can I do? Yes, Peter.
Okay, they're going to have a contest over here. Cancel that. Alright, so that's all I wanted to really say in this video, and just to tell you how happy I am with this phone. And if you're in the market for a new phone and you're going to be using EVA or AVX, just absolutely go ahead, and I guarantee you will not regret getting a phone like the Galaxy S3 that has 2 gigabytes of RAM. You'll be more than happy with it, and you'll never have to worry about AVX or EVA unloading and having to reload and wait again. You'll just never have to do it. You'll always come back in, it'll be right where you left it. So I think, you know, it's just, if you're getting a new phone, go ahead and make sure you get something with 2 gigabytes of RAM. So anyway, right now the Galaxy S3 is the only one that's like that, but I'm sure there'll be more soon. So anyway, hope you enjoy this short video. Thanks.